So Isiah Pacheco being a seventh round pick and going out there and helping us get that nasty W against the New York Jets was honestly unreal. Now, I'm gonna have to show. I couldn't even vlog for y'all, man. Like I did go to the Jets game, but I couldn't vlog for y'all. My camera, bro, like everything was going wrong. But I could show y'all a little bit of something of me at the Jets game. But this video is obviously about Isiah Pacheco, so I hope y'all don't click off. But I am going to show y'all just a little clip of me at least entering the stadium and me rooting for touchdowns, me reacting to Isiah Pacheco touchdown. And then we're going to talk about what he did.
Got the Jets game. Jets versus Chiefs. We here, making our way in. I know y'all could barely probably even hear me. So I don't even know what's the point of vlogging this for real. But making our way in right now. Going right past the road and stuff. Right here. You know, nice experience, nice vibe. Go watch this game.
And that's when I was walking into the stadium. I mean, it was honestly nice. The fireworks was nice. We had a good start, 17-0. I thought we was going to demolish that game. I thought we was going to, easily win that. But we didn't. Obviously, it didn't go our way. We didn't easily win that game. But we did win the game, and that's usually all that actually matters. Now, I understand it was nasty, and it wasn't really the best way to win it. But a win is a win at the end of the day. Mahomes had that third and 23, 25-yard run, which was beautiful. But Isiah Pacheco was obviously a highlight of that game, and he really, really popped off. 158 total yards and 115 rushing yards. And you can't tell me that wasn't a breakout game for Pacheco. And I do believe he's going to be a very good running back for the rest of the season for us. And hopefully we can keep giving him 20 carries a game and keep getting him more involved in the passing game because, man, he is good. And here's the clip of me reacting to Isiah Pacheco's touchdown.
Touchdown! Let's get it.
I was very excited. I was amped up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because Pacheco, he's performing against, not against, but he was performing against the Jets, which is his hometown team, basically, right? Yeah, you can say that's his hometown team. So he's performing against his hometown team, and he's from New Jersey, and he was giving them a show out there. I mean, if you see Pacheco in real life, I wish I could record footage of the game, but my back camera is, bro, it's mad messed up. But Pacheco, he runs super hard. He's a force, and I do believe we have to keep getting him involved, man, because when he takes off, he takes off. He was getting catches. He was putting up some crazy rushing stats, and he also had a touchdown, which was very amped up to watch. Obviously, y'all seen me react to the touchdown, so y'all know he had a touchdown. But it just goes to show you how great of a player he is, man. And I'm just glad the Chiefs ended up taking that chance on him in the 7th round, and they've developed him to be the man he is today. Now, one thing I don't like is when Pacheco's eating and we just put CEH in there. Stop doing that, man. Let Pacheco eat for the whole game. I don't care if bro got to get 30 carries. Let him work. The more carries he get, the more yards he going to pick up.
So if we take a look at the game on yesterday, Patrick Mahomes, he got outplayed by Zach Wilson, right? That happened. It was weird. Mahomes never gets outplayed. This is the first time he's ever been outplayed by a quarterback. So he got outplayed by Zach Wilson. Now, it happens. He had a bad game. He was lost out there. It's okay. But Isiah Pacheco's, who we're talking about in this video, 158 yards, 1 touchdown, 20 carries, 115 rushing yards, 3 receptions, 43 receiving yards. So if he had 6 receptions, he probably would have had 80 yards. He had 7, 8 receptions, he probably would have had 100 yards. So Pacheco is good overall, and it was honestly a masterclass by him, man. He had a very great game. Very great game. 48-yard touchdown run. 33-yard catch. 27 yards after catch. 17-yard run, 6-yard rush, 11-yard rush, 10-yard rush, 5-yard, 4-yard, 1-yard, 9-yard catch. He was just out there just doing him and getting into things, man. He was getting into things, getting into the groove. Now, Noah Gray had 34 yards with a touchdown. Kels had 60 yards on 6 receptions. I don't want to, Kels obviously not washed, but has Kels been the same Travis Kels? That's what I want to ask for y'all. The Rashee Rice, I'm going to make a video on him. He has to get involved more. it was an all right game. Harrison Bucker had a very great kicking game, definitely. Um, it was an all right game. It was really a good game for me because we was there. I mean, because yeah, I was there with my dad and stuff. But Chiefs Rods, it was a solid game. I get it was sloppy and a lot of mistakes, but sometimes you gotta win games like that in the NFL.
And like I said, man, you got to give Isiah Pacheco his props for having such a good game. It's not as easy as people think to come out there and just having to be the one to pull us through. But hey, man, Pacheco has shown that when, QB1 is having a problem or he's hurt, that he could just come out there and, dominate and take up the spot. Because at the end of the day, we seen him literally dominate the game against the Jaguars when Patrick Mahomes got injured. He went out there, he took over, he got us that touchdown and helped Chad Henne get that game-winning drive. Well, not game-winning, but, game-changing drive. And now against the Jets, he comes out there, he dominates the passing attack, he dominates the rushing attack, and he's far better than McKinnon. He's far better than CEH. He's obviously the best running back on our team, and I want to see him get 20 carries a game, man. I mean, hey, bro, stats don't mean everything. Mahomes, he already has 2 MVPs at the end of the day, and you could give somebody else a chance to get MVP. I mean, I want Mahomes to get MVP every year, but he already has 2 MVPs. It's more about Super Bowls that matter the most, and he's probably not winning MVP this year, but at least he can win a Super Bowl. If he turns up, he can win MVP. But if we give Pacheco 20 carries a game, man, I mean, we'll win. We'll basically win all our games, and that will still open up the passing attack for Mahomes to get a good amount of touchdowns and throw no interceptions. So we could change into a balanced attack. We will win the number 1 seed, and we will definitely go to the Super Bowl. And when you go against teams like the Bills and the Dolphins and the Eagles, we're going to need to literally have a balanced attack. And one thing about the Chiefs, we're never going to get blown out. So we just got to play our cards right. And Mahomes is far from washed. I think Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. And speaking of Patrick Mahomes, we put in a clip of me reacting to his touchdown. Well, his what was supposed to be a touchdown. He didn't really run it in.
We need a touchdown right here. Run! Run! Touchdown! Run! Oh, he ain't go for the touchdown. Why would Jose go for the touchdown, bro? Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's game time. Huh? You should have went for the touchdown, right?
That was my reaction. I mean, I wanted him to go in for the touchdown so bad just to run the score up, but he ain't do it, which is cool because he's a team player. He just want to get that dub. But Pacheco, man, he's going to be very good for our team. And let me just show y'all what I had to say after we got the dub. But it's been your boy Cheese Priority, and I'm out. Peace. But I'm going to show y'all that clip. Smoking our Jets pack.
It's a tough pack, man. I know Mahomes threw 2 picks, but still won that game. Still smoking the Jets. Smoking every team in the NFL. Still Super Bowl champions. So y'all better come get the Bills. We're not worried about the Bills. We're not worried about the Dolphins. We're not worried about none of y'all. Anybody that want to